this account pay for? Disability-related expenses. Now, fortunately, the law did provide us a list of what those disability-related expenses will be. Education, housing, transportation, employment, training, and support. Now, these are pretty good things, right? I was doing this presentation on Thursday to service providers. And one of the service providers looked at this and said, now wait a minute. When we are determining whether somebody is eligible for our services, we're not simply relying on Medicaid saying, they're Medicaid beneficiaries. We have to look at what are the available resources to pay for things like education, housing, transportation, employment, training, and support. And so it seems as though these providers will be counting the available resources in these ABLE accounts as resources they have to count to see whether you're eligible for their program or not. And if you have resources to pay for education, training, and support, then they can't provide services. So this is a whole area that might be an area of unintended consequences. Hopefully regulations will kind of help clarify how these assets will be counted, but on first blush, this might disqualify a beneficiary from receiving services that Medicaid would have otherwise paid for. Assistive technology, well, that's a good thing. Be able to get a new iPad and all that kind of stuff. Personal support services. That's nice until you look at the limit as to how much money can go in there, and then those personal support services are not going to go very far. Health prevention and wellness. And here's some additional things that the law says it can pay for. And here I got a little excited, and you'll see why. The accounts can pay for financial management and administrative services. Legal fees. I was excited to see that one. And expenses for oversight and monitoring. And then when as I typed this in there and I looked at those three things standing by themselves, I thought, wait a minute, this isn't what I thought it was. This is to pay for the administration of the ABLE accounts. So the ABLE accounts will be charged fees to have an ABLE account. And that's what this is covering. Now, this is a nice one, funeral, burial, and expenses. If anybody's, has a D4A special needs trust, you're not allowed to pay for funeral expenses after the person passes away. Well, this account, it specifically says, yes, you can pay for funeral expenses. And then other expenses approved under the regulations. Now, this is where we're going to look and wait and see for what the regulations come up with.